keep Obama in president, you know? He gave us a phone.
He gave you a phone.
Do more.
Distributing these kinds of subsidies without any sense of fiscal responsibility is seen as a good thing. And the point I've consistently made is, if it's a good policy, let's be fiscally responsible about it. Let's not just open the spigots and not have any accountability whatsoever.
Yeah, you just want to protect the taxpayer. It's our money, and if it's being opened up to potential fraudulent activity, that's not good.
So some of you who are on the younger side, you may not know that Fox News spent what felt like 1,000 years reporting on Obama phones. The idea that all these damn black people got free phones, and it really made us mad. Money is being wasted so they can have phones. And it was a subsidy for low income people to have access to phones, because you have to have a phone for a lot of jobs to participate in modern society and those sorts of programs that existed for a really long time. But it made sense to just pretend that Obama was giving black and brown people phones, and they got a lot of play out of that. Well, let's see how much they like Donald Trump getting involved in the phone game. Not to give subsidies to low income people so they can participate in America, but just to enrich himself and his family, because the Trump phone is coming. I don't know if that's actually it. That's just him with a phone or whatever. But yeah, they're gonna be, the Trump organization is gonna be selling phones and phone services. And if you didn't think that this was going to be a very clear grift, the latest in a long train of grifts, it is just constant references to Donald Trump as president. It's not like they're just a company that's selling a phone. It's the 47 plan, okay? You get it? The 47. So it's $47.45 a month for 5G phone service. Weird that Donald Trump is providing 5G phone service when that's what gives you COVID, I'm told. In any event, they don't actually own wireless towers, Trump Mobile. They're gonna be leasing service from AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile. Then they add on some other stuff or whatever. And then because this is gonna be marketed just to their cultists, they can jack up the price a bunch and extract as much wealth as possible from the Trump base. And so you can use your current phones for this service, or you can buy the Trump T1 phone. It's $500 for an Android device, blah, 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 the specs. But here's the most amazing thing. They say it's been designed and will be built in the US. Now I say that ain't gonna happen. I don't believe that for a second, but that's what they're pretending right now. So I look forward to ProPublica doing the actual tracking of the supply chain and where it's manufactured and everything. But if you thought that this phone wasn't gonna be ugly as hell, you haven't been paying attention. Here it is. It's gold, you get it? And it's got an American flag and all of that, because this is just making money off of the fact that Trump is president. As everything else that they do is, it's a grift. I'll remind everyone, Jimmy Carter had to put his peanut farm into a blind trust. But anyway, Yaz, what do you think?
Oh my God, my jaw literally dropped when he showed the image of what the phone looked like. Why is Trump with all of his money and Elon Musk with all of his money, why are they so tacky? Like, why? It's really the epitome of money does not buy class. That is disgusting. And it looks cheap somehow. You want it to be gold and gilded. It looks cheap, but it is one of those things, it's classy when the rich do it, but it's trashy when the poor do it. Like, it's acceptable when Trump does something, even though he clearly is doing it as he's the sitting president of the United States, clearly to enrich himself personally and his personal business. But it's completely unacceptable when Obama does it actually in some kind of presidential capacity to give things to the people who could most likely benefit from it. And those are the poor, those are the minority groups, and these are the people that the MAGA right wants to say, these are the strains on our society. These are the people who are taking things from the government. They love a handout, but whatever this is, like if Donald Trump, this feels like a handout that he's giving to himself, Also, the numbers thing that goes on with the people on the right is weird. The 47 plan, the $47, all this symbolic numberism, like they're so obsessed with numbers that it's weird. Not even to mention Elon Musk and his obsession with 69 and 420. But the right, they're constantly looking for all the meaning in the numbers, and it's like, you guys are making yourself. You're doing way too much. You have to be exhausted at some point, mentally and emotionally exhausted just by looking. following your government should not be so difficult. Understanding what's going on in your government and in the world around you should not be so difficult that you have to do all of these like mental gymnastics just to follow and make sense of the things that your president is saying and doing. And the more that you try to make sense of it, you have to stop and wonder, why do I have to try so hard? Because he's tricking you, because he's duping you, because the thing that is so obvious, and that thing is that he is grifting you. They don't want to accept that. They cannot even entertain that possibility, and so they just have to do all this other stuff on the side. So it shouldn't be this hard.
It's just it's amazing how driven Donald Trump is by the rage that his followers still have a single cent to their name, and he will not rest until they don't, until he's taken every single dollar.
Should be his money. That's his money, right? They support him. Give him all of your money.